struggling with unwanted belly fat, you're making a conscious effort to eat better, putting the time in at the gym or with exercise, but still not seeing the weight come off around your waist. If so, stress could be the issue. Hi, my name is Dr. Lesley Allen, the DNA Doc. And in this video, we're going to dive into your stress response and how it can be influencing an increase in abdominal fat. So when we're stressed, we as humans are unlike all other mammals. We don't have to have a lion or a tiger chasing us in order to activate our stress response. We can just be perceiving stress or looping back on a past conversation that was stressful. Or maybe we have a deadline to meet with work coming up. And so we're not running, we're not fighting, we're just sitting and worrying or anticipating stress. When we do this, our body physiologically is going to release cortisol from the adrenal glands. That cortisol is a glucomineralocorticoid, and what that means is it's going to release glucose into the bloodstream so that we have an energy substrate for our cells, our skeletal muscle cells, like the larger muscles of the legs, the heart, the lungs, the brain, the eyes, have energy in order to run or fight. However, we are just sitting here so that glucose circulates around our blood for a while, and then our body has a negative feedback loop where it's going to release insulin, and that insulin is going to tell the cells to reuptake that glucose back into the cell. When you're on that chronic loop or a chronic stress cycle, and you're constantly sending that signal to dump the glucose into the bloodstream, what your body will do is actually it will adapt. So it's going to start to lay fat around our waistline. So that way all of the organs and has very quick access to that energy source. So this is the easiest place for the body to then access that glucose for the next time that we send that signal for that quick energy release. So rather than stressing about macros and your calorie count or hitting the gym extra hard, what if you take a moment to evaluate the stressors in your life? So being very proactive to say, what are my triggers? What are my biggest things throughout the week that keep me in a facilitated stress state? And how can I be proactive to help reduce those stress triggers? So whether that's better time management, saying no instead of yes to more. So really being able to prioritize your top things that are important. For me, it's blocking my time on my schedule and being able to visualize that I have time to complete all my tasks in the week as long as I stay dedicated to those time blocks. The other thing is just getting out into nature. That's going to help reduce your stress response. It will help to upregulate what's called your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest, relaxation, digestion, and absorption. So does deep breathing. So 5 minutes of deep, relaxed breathing is going to help to stimulate that vagus nerve that controls the parasympathetic nervous system. So by doing this, even before you're getting ready to eat, you're going to help to reduce your stress response. So, and then also you're going to drive blood flow to the gut. It's going to aid your body in its natural digestive process. So that way now you're getting the most out of the food that you are consuming. You're telling your body that it is in a relaxed state. You're going to minimize that risk of developing insulin resistance, because when we're constantly sending that high glucose, then the insulin out to reuptake the glucose, your body will eventually acclimate to that. It will desensitize your insulin response, and then that's going to increase your risk of things like type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and other things like that. If you found this video helpful, make sure to click the subscribe button and stay connected to our free content that we'll be producing on our YouTube page. Thanks, and have a great day.